Okay. Once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. I hope everyone able to hear my voice, right?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes,
Okay. So yesterday we discussed a little bit about Microsoft products. Okay. So Microsoft is means not only SQL Server, we are having n number of products, n number of products. Out of these, being we are a SQL Server database administrator or SQL engineers. Okay, so we need to know a little bit about other services. Definitely, you may come across those services in our day-to-day work. Not only you are just connecting to SQL Server and you are working on only on the SQL Server. You need to you need to connect to the other services. Okay, which you are being part of as a DBA. You need to work on those services as a DBA, not a developer. Okay, so coming to that. Okay, so integration service. So in on sorry, in on-premises, you will call it as a integration service. When you go to the cloud, when you go to the cloud, you will call it as a Azure Data Factory, Azure Synonyms, Azure Fabric. So in on-premises, you will call it as a integration service, SSIS. So, but when you go to the cloud, the names are being different, but the concept is same. So this service is completely like a data warehouse service. Data warehouse service, nothing but like Informatica. Anyone knows about Informatica? The people
Yes,
who are
Subbu. Yeah.
Informatica. So data warehouse tool means you will get the massive data, and that data will be transformed, load. So they will do a lot of stuff with the SSIS, like how Informatica is working. This is SSIS, which is Microsoft tool. That is also we are going to support, and we must and should know little bit. Now, when you go to the cloud, okay, so you should not call it as a integration service. You should call it as a ADF, Azure Data Factory, and that is the one of the major service in entire Azure Data Engineer. So if you wanted to start your journey as a Azure Data Engineer, Azure Data Factory is the one of the leading service like Azure Data Factory, Azure Synonyms, and now Microsoft Fabric. These three services are correlated. These three services are correlated from cloud, but in on-premises, you will call it as a integration service. Like see, so whenever you are trying to connect also, you will see integration service. This is on-premises, not cloud. Okay, so cloud, you will see Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory in cloud. Whenever especially you go to the cloud. Now, like same, we mustn't should know about little bit about the analysis service. So where you are going to analysis that not you, basically there is separate team called MSBA team, Microsoft Business Intelligence team. MSBA is another technology which will falls under SQL Server. So under MSBA, they will know about integration service, analysis service, reporting services. These three services will falls under MSBA technology, like how we are DBAs, developers, BA tools, like business intelligence tools. So here, reporting services, analysis services, integration services will be handled majorly will be handled by BA team, business intelligence team. But even though they are handling major part, but as a DBA, we must and should know about these three services. How you are installing these services, how to handle the permissions. Okay, in case SSS packages are getting failed, in case cubes are getting failed, in case reports are getting failed. So as a DBA, in case those are getting failed due to access issue, due to SQL database issue, due to memory timeouts, due to connection timeouts, memory timeouts, out of memory. In that scenario, we need to help to them basically and taking the backups of these databases. Okay, migrating these services from one server to another server. Okay, granting the permission, revoking the permission. Make sure that these services need to be run for how we are running the SQL services. So all these are our responsibilities as a DBA. But again, you are not part of any development team. You no need to worry about any development part, how they are designing the packages, how they are designing the cubes, okay, how they are designing the reports. We are not worrying. But as a DBA, you need to take care about backups, restores, permissions, okay, revoking the permissions and maintain the services. That is our responsibility. That is our responsibility. As a DBA, you must and should know about these three services. Not only SQL service, not only SQL services, these three services also little bit most important for us. Definitely, you may get a chance to work on this service. It's not a development again. You are not developing anything here. As a DBA, we need to make sure that all these services, like SSRS, almost it's like a duplicating. Now Microsoft came up with one separate tool called Power BI. Microsoft came up with a tool called Power BI. Maybe in future you may get a chance to work with the Power BI. Okay, Power BI. So that is also we are going to all these three services also as a DBA. What is our roles and responsibilities? We are going to cover these four services. These four services. Also, you may get a chance to work with the Azure Data Factory. So we are trying to create one pipeline to see how the data factory will work in cloud, especially. That is also you may get a chance to work. See, Power BI, SSRS, both are the same. Okay, here we are going to discuss these four services along with Power BI, five services, Azure managed instance. Okay, we are going to discuss like in AWS, there is a service called RDS, Relational Database Service. Okay, in Azure, we are having two services when you specially go to the platform as a service. Okay, the first time who are listening, no worries. All these terminologies you will get in our coming sessions. Okay, so in when you go to the cloud, especially there are three services we will use. One is IaaS, one is PaaS. Under PaaS, SQL database, MI. SQL database, MI. MI is the little bit costly service, very costly service. You can't deploy under free trial account. So you need to purchase, you need to deploy the MI service. So we are going to discuss SQL database and we are going to discuss MI. We will discuss about also storage account. This is also very, very important service because nowadays we are all keeping the backups in the storage account because the cost is little bit low when you are purchasing a separate disk to store separate storage to store the backup files. So you can keep all our backups in the cloud storage. In Azure, you will call it as a storage account. In AWS, you will call it as a S3 buckets. In AWS, you will call it as a S3 buckets. In Azure, you will call it as a Azure storage account, where you can take the backup directly from on-premises. This is my instance. This is local, my local laptop. Treat this as my on-premises. This is my laptop. I am treating this as my on-premises server. I am moving the databases which are available in on-premises directly to the cloud platform, to the cloud. That is nothing but Azure storage account. So when we are discussing Azure storage account, okay, so we will discuss a lot about storage account because this is one of the major service. Definitely we must and should know. Even you are a DBA, okay, and we will discuss about Azure Active Directory on premises. But again, you never get a chance in real world to work with Azure Active Directory, to work with Azure storage account. Okay, you may not get a chance to create the storage account in real world, but here we mustn't should know about Azure storage account, how the functionality, how the functionality, because nowadays we are directly taking backup to the cloud, cloud storage. So how the backups are moving in case you feel that any backups are getting failed to take the backup to the storage, how you will troubleshoot. That is very, very important, right? Yes or no? So that concept we are going to discuss, and we are going to discuss how to create the VMs in cloud, means how to create the servers in cloud, uh, everything clusters always on availability group we are going to discuss in the visual virtual machines only in the cloud. So you will get VM, you will get along with the networks also we will discuss. Okay. Anyhow, database as a service is nothing but SQL database and MI. So all these terminologies, first time who are listening, no worries at all. We are going to discuss a deep dive. After 1 month, we will start the Azure. When we start the Azure, we will again you will get all these terminologies. What is IaaS? What is PaaS? What is SaaS? Everything you will get it. Okay, means uh, as being we are a SQL database administrator, only SQL service is not a important, sir. We are having a number of services. We are having a number of services. All that services are playing very crucial role, like SQL service, SQL agent, SQL analysis, SQL browser, SQL distribution relay, SQL integration service, and one more very important service is SQL VSS writer. This is a little bit very important service, and little bit complex troubleshooting. Little bit about VSS writer means if whenever you are using any third party tool. Okay, again, today I'm just walkthroughing, okay? Don't think this is a technical session. Just walkthroughing what services are available, what products are available. That's what today also I'm walkthroughing, okay? I'm not going technical. I'm not deep diving anything today, okay? So VSS Writer will help you a lot when you are using third-party backup tool. In real world, we will use third-party backup tools like Commvault, Symphono, Veritas Net Backup, Redgate. Okay, so we will use some third-party tools. So when that third-party tools will interact to your SQL server using this VSS writer in the backend. So sometimes your third-party tools can't connect to the SQL server. That is also you need to troubleshoot. Okay, and how the VSS writer will work, functionality, how to troubleshoot. Okay, there are predefined steps that you need to run to verify how the VSS writer functionality is, and how why your third-party tools are not able to connect to the SQL server. That is also our responsibility. Not only this one, we are having one more service called full text service. Full text, full text service, SQL server full text service. That is also very important, especially when you install. Otherwise, no need to worry. Otherwise, no need to worry. When you specially install full text service, that is also one of the very important service. Means whenever any application team open the browser and they are having drop down and they will search the products. In that case, your SQL Server full text service will help us a lot. That we need to enable manually. Automatically, it is not enabling. We need to install that service so that that service will be automatically installed. Okay, there are finally what I mean to say there are n number of services, but our main focus in our entire DBA span, okay, is SQL Server service, SQL Agent service, SQL Server service, SQL Agent service. I will walk through all this once we complete the installation. Okay, I'm just briefing about these many services are available in SQL Server. I am not going any deeper. Once we complete the SQL installation, I will walk through what this service will do. In case if their services will stop, what will happen? Everything we'll discuss. Make a sense, everyone?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, this many services are available basically when you go for a SQL. Either you go for cloud platform Either you go for on-premises platform. Hope first time who are listening, everyone clear about on-premises cloud, right? On-premises means within your premises you are keeping, means you are having entire control, sir. Means that on, sorry, infrastructure is nothing but a building. One building you will keep all your data. Okay, that is maintaining by you, or that is maintaining by someone. That is maintaining by you is nothing but on-premises. That is maintaining by someone is nothing but cloud. Hope you understood. The people first time listening, you need to remember these two terminologies: on-premises, cloud. Cloud means, again, you may go for Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, IBM Cloud, a number of cloud providers. Which cloud provider your project is working? Maybe you may get a chance to, especially uh, if you take UK, if you take Australia, sometimes you may get a chance to work in AWS clients. Okay, AWS client. So that's the reason we will compare both Azure with AWS, so that at least almost same only, but we will compare so that you will get better idea. Okay, how Azure is working, how AWS is working. And for example, you are getting chance to work with PostgreSQL, and you may get chance to work with MySQL sometimes. Okay, sometimes your project team will ask you to support MySQL and PostgreSQL as well. In that scenario, you may get a chance to work with GCP, Alibaba Cloud. Mostly, mostly. Okay, mostly they will deploy MySQL, PostgreSQL under GCP or Alibaba clouds, not in Azure or AWS, because these two are a little bit costly when you compare with the GCP and Alibaba cloud. So they will go and deploy in the Alibaba cloud or GCP, like MySQL, PostgreSQL. These are the lightweight database management systems, not like Oracle and SQL. Clear? Any questions about the services?
Clear from my side also.
Anyone? Okay. And one more thing. Okay. So you need to remember this build, SQL Server build.blogspot.com. Okay. This URL is a little bit very important, because you will get to know most of the things here. What are the SQL Server versions are available? Okay. What are the latest patches Microsoft released for these versions? Okay, this block will help us lot. So whenever you open SQL Server 2022, for example, okay, what is the latest patch? Okay, CU18, and when Microsoft released last month, 14th, Microsoft has been released. Okay, that information you can get it here, and if you want to download, you can download from here itself. In real world also, you will download the patches from this block. In real world also, you will download the patches from this block. You will download the patches from this block. Please make a note down, clear note down. So we will we will we we will discuss about how to apply the patches. What are the challenges you will face when you are applying the patches? Challenges are most important, sir. Okay. Out of that, one is the biggest challenge here. The people who are already working. Anyone face when you are applying the patches, MSP, MSA file missing? Anyone? No, no one.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. And not like
Yeah.
said.
That is the biggest challenge when you are applying the patches. If you may face the error, sometimes it will took a lot of time, sir. But maximum, I will try my best to give the almost shortcuts. So basically, earlier, like 2 to 3 years ago, not now. We can troubleshoot a little bit early now, but 2 to 3 years ago, if you face any MSP, MSA errors when you are applying the patches, if you wanted to troubleshoot, at least minimum to minimum, it used to took 3 to 4 hours to troubleshoot the issue. But now, much advanced, we can troubleshoot within 1 hour. Okay, but how your thought process is very important. What are the shortcuts? How you are thinking? That is very, very important. Okay, all we are going to see in the with always on. Okay, on top of always on, we'll apply the patches and we will try to troubleshoot, sir. And I will make one file to corrupt. I will make wantedly one file to corrupt, and I will show you what will happen if it is corrupted and how to troubleshoot. How to troubleshoot. I will discuss all the possibility shortcuts. Okay, no worries at all. Try to I will just anyone take responsibility to ping in your WhatsApp group. Okay, the URLs which I'm pinging in the chat window. Just someone just copy this one and send it to your WhatsApp group. Okay, and not only patches, there are uh, security patches. Like take your mobile also, right, sir? Your Android mobile or iOS mobile, they will release the patches. They will release the security updates. Like same, Microsoft is also going to release the patches, security cumulative updates, security patches, hotfix. These four you will get it, sir. But there is no service pack, sir, now from SQL Server 2016. Okay, Microsoft completely stopped the service pack. There is no service pack. Only you will see the CU cumulative updates. What is that cumulative update? What is the service pack? What is that security patch? What is that hotfix? How to apply? In standalone, how you will apply, in clusters, how you will apply when you are building the clusters, and how you will apply the clusters patches, how to apply the patches in replication servers, how to apply the patch in always on servers, all we are going to discuss. Okay, no worries at all. Just remember this block, SQL server build.blogspot.com. You will get to know complete SQL server information, and you can download the patches. You can download the patches, and this number is nothing but build number. So whenever you connect to the SQL server also, you will see the build number here. Okay, so try to remember this build numbers are everyone from SQL server 2000, not below. I don't want below, sir. From SQL server 2000. 2000, it starts with 8. I don't want everything, just first digit is very important. Okay, so when you go for 2000, it starts with 8. When you go to 2005, it will start with 9. When you go to the 2000, it will start with 8, 10. 2008 R2 also 10. 2012 11. 2014 12. 2016 13. 2017 14. 2019 15. 2022 16. Why? Because whenever you connect to the SQL server, whenever you see this, okay, 15 means 2019, 16 means 2022, 14 means 2017, 12 means okay 2014, 11 means 2012. Whenever you see this first digit, you will get to know, okay, my SQL is running on the so and so version. I don't want go to the SQL server and run select at the rate version every time. Okay, be in your experience. Okay, be in your experience. I should not go and run every time this one to see what is the SQL server version. What is SQL server version? Just if you remember this first digit, that makes so easy, sir, so comfortable for you. Make a sense, everyone?
Yeah.
There is a one thing, sir. One more. Now, okay. So this is about SQL server, how the build number looks like, and how the patches. I wanted to see Subbu, where the patches has been released by Microsoft at one location means this is the place, sir. In real world also, you will use this URL. In real world also, you will use this URL to download the patches one day before. For example, if you wanted to apply the patch for tomorrow, tomorrow is our Saturday, right? Mostly we will do the maintenance plans in the Saturday and Sunday, sir. Mostly Saturday, not Sunday. Mostly Saturdays we'll do, like upgradations, patches, hotfix, security patches. Everything we'll do mostly in Saturday. All our production servers. Okay, so one day before only you will download and you will copy to the server, sir. Not at the same time. Sometimes, okay. So not at same time. First one day before you will download everything, whatever the patch you are going to apply, you will download and you will paste in the server one day before only. So mostly all our production servers will do the maintenance plans over the Saturday. No worries, you will get the comp of if you're working on the Saturday. Okay, especially if you are working on Saturday, you will get one comp of in real world. Only 5 days you need to work, not 7 days or not 10 days. Until unless if something happen and that is very critical, sometimes we will extend our support definitely. That way, India people is very good, sir. We will extend a lot when you compare with on-site people. They won't allow for to work on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's the reason we will get lot weekend activities. Not only DPA, yes,
Yeah, that's true.
not only DPS, like even DevOps, uh, most sprints. In DevOps, technically you will call it as a sprints. So we will discuss that terminology also. What is Agile methodology? What is waterfall methodology? How the ideal process is working? That is very important. Agile methodology is little bit tricky, sir, for us. Okay, it's a methodology. That is not a work we are doing, but it's a methodology. That terminology is entirely different when you go for Agile methodologies. That is basically for DevOps people. But even though some projects, even you are a DBA, we are using Agile methodologies. In that scenario, basically what we will do means in traditionally we are the L1 DBS, on top of that L2 DBS, on top of that L3 DBS, on top of that SMEs, subject matter experts, okay, like a team leads, project manager, delivery manager, project manager, delivery manager. But when you go for Agile methodology, it's different. It's different. Uh, Product owner, Scrum masters, okay, Scrum masters. We will call. There is no concept called team lead. There is no concept called the project managers. You should not call that like the terminologies. You should call it as a Scrum master, product owners, okay, uh, and then the calls every day, SWAT calls. The terminologies will be different, but underlying concept is same again. Again, sir, not only you are concentrating on SQL, either you are concentrating SQL or you are concentrating Oracle or you are concentrating some other technology. First, once you got opportunity in any organization, okay, spend more time, the people who are starting their journey, okay, spend more time to get a lots of knowledge related to the project. That is very important than SQL. SQL you can research in Google somewhere, you can get the content. Okay, you can ask someone, you can research, you will get the content, no worries at all. But you, if you want to become, so for example, I'm going into the company. So for example, I need to I got opportunity in Infosys or IBM or TCS, and I wanted to stay for 2 to 3 years in that organization. Okay, and I wanted to learn. So if you want to learn for SQL, first you need to learn about the project, in and out about the project, sir. That may took little bit longer time for everyone, but you mustn't should know about the project first. How you are learning SQL, you need to know about your project. So who is our team lead, who is our project manager, who is our delivery manager, what is our group, what is Windows team, who is Windows team, who is network team, who is application team, how many servers we are maintaining. All that stuff is so important to you, because suddenly something happened, You may call to anyone, either any one of you that in your group, or you can call to me or someone else. They can help you as a technical. They can't help you as a process. Maybe in your project, whatever I'm saying, maybe you can't do that thing in your project. I don't know really, right? So once you enter into the project, you must and should take some time, 1 month or 2 months, and make a clear note about your project, in and out about your project. Okay, because whenever you are doing, especially on the production, we should little bit more careful, because with some applications are more critical. Sir, uh, most of the people having a little bit confusion. What is that confusion means? So for example, I am working for ICAC. This is my client. This is my client. Okay, this is my client. In this client, so you are having n number of applications. What are the application? Personal loan, car loan, bike loan, home loan, land loan, for example, loans. Okay, insurance, health insurance. Okay, so lots of insurance related applications, loans related applications. Okay, most multiple applications where ICICI Bank is holding, where HDFC Bank is holding. So you are working for this application. You are working for, this is your client. Okay, but this is your important. Your application is this. So for example, you are having 5 servers which is built for personal loan. Okay, so if you are doing anything on this server, 5 servers, if it impact, you need to first talk to your application owners who is belong to the personal loan. So for us, application team is very important, not client. Sir, we never go to the ICICI Bank. Okay, no. For us, who is very important? Application. So every application will have the different application teams. Every application will have the different application teams, their responsibilities, because that is their idea. So who is our primary contact? Application team. This is your client, but who is your primary contact? Application team is your primary contact. Getting everyone? Online people?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So who is your primary contact? Application team is your primary contact, sir. Your client is ICICI Bank. Your client is HP oil and gas. Your client is Reliance. Your client is DMart. Your client is Airtel. Your client is something something. Okay, but w- what applications that client is hosting, for that applications you are going to support. Okay, so this application contains SQL Server. This application contains Oracle. This application contains Java. This application contains Tableau. This application contains SAP. This application contains MySQL. This application contains Python. This application contains C. This application contains C++. N. But what is your role on that application? TBA. So this application contains, for example, 100 servers. Out of 100 servers, our SQL servers are 5. So my focus should be only 5 servers. That's it, sir. When I worked in one project, when I worked in one project, okay, entire that project will maintain, okay, 80,000 servers. Out of 80,000 servers, 4,000 to 5,000 servers are related to SQL. Massive applications, sir. It's a massive. Mostly you will get a chance to work with the 200 servers, 300 servers, 400 servers, 500 servers, 1,000 servers, 200 servers maximum, 1,000 to 2,000 servers maximum. But I got opportunity to work with 4,000 to 5,000 servers, a massive environment. So I am not worrying about all this stuff. I am worrying about only this stuff. This is my servers, because where SQL is installed, Rest of all the servers contain Java, .NET, SAP, MySQL, PostgreSQL, blah 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 blah. I am not worrying about rest of the servers. My focus should be these servers. This is nothing but what is your inventory. How many servers we are supporting. That is very, very important. So who is our primary contact? Application team. Okay, clear? Not clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
No worries, you will get all these terminologies one by one, okay? Once we start the journey from Monday onwards. No worries at all. I'm just briefing. I'm just brushing all the things, okay? How after the course looks like, okay? Not before, okay? Once you enter into the project, okay? Not only SQL Server, sir, not only Java, not only Tableau, not only Python, anything, okay? Who is your primary contact means application team. Maybe your application is personal loan, car loan, home loan, insurance, whatever application. If that application contains data in SQL Server, that application you are going to support. Okay?
So we may support a different application servers, right?
Yes, sir. We are supporting almost here 120 application basically applications.
So each application may have 5 to
Each
100.
up, yeah, each application maintain maximum three environments, sir. Production, development, minimum, sorry, not maximum. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Production, development, test. Minimum three environments.
Okay.
Take a simple example, sir. You decide to create one application in Android. Okay, one app in Android. So uh, you first what you think you don't have budget, right? Because
Mm.
initially you can't keep everything amount on that. Maybe that may success or that may fails, right? First, what
Yes.
you think? Let's create one server. Let's deploy the application. Let's
Yeah.
go into the market. Once you enter into the market, your application is growing. Everyone is liking your application and your application is growing and you started earning some profits. And what you decide, and someone is also making some comment, hey, hi Hari, your application is so fantastic, but still here and there are some flaws.
Mm.
Now what you will do? Okay, let's build one more server. Okay, let's start developing something. Let's fix the bugs. Let's start developing something like icons, features. Okay, you will start developing, right?
Yeah.
Once you start developing something, it need to go for testing, right? So
Yes.
that is how the industry is working, basically.
Okay.
Basically, that is how the industry is working, sir. On that, we are SQL engineers. Okay, on
Mm.
that we are SQL engineers. Maybe Java, Tableau, everything same, sir. Money can change anything. Industry IT also money only, sir.
Mhm.
How the industry came into the picture? This is how the industry came into the picture. You just started one app and it is broadly gone throughout the global. Now your app is using, definitely it's very difficult to handle those many clients, right? By yourself.
Yes.
Will you handle only with three servers? No. And if you wanted to design that application, can you design with only SQL servers? No.
No.
No. See, then you start exploring on Java, you start exploring on Python, you start exploring on something, and you wanted to pull the reports. Then you will go for Power BI, you will go for Tableau. See, one application, so one single, if you take a tree, it will start with one node. Then it will make n number of branches, right?
Okay.
It start with one node, one simple. Then it will make a massive. That is how the industry is working, sir, basically.
So
But
mostly one application has only one production server, right?
no, sir, maybe they can maintain one or two, sometimes two, but maximum one, sir, they will maintain one
Okay.
production servers.
Okay.
That up to their wish. We can't tell that okay how many they are will maintain. That is application team decides. So we are not decision makers. Who is our decision makers? Application team is our decision makers. Basically,
Okay.
application team is our decision makers for us. Everything you need to take approval, sir. If you are going for production, sir, without a ticket, without approval, if you think that it will impact anything, don't touch. Don't touch. I will discuss all these points in the every future whatever we are discussing. What you need to take care. Okay, so sensitive, so important. Uh, because I can give you an example. Okay,
Okay.
uh, one user requested to grant the permissions at so and so database. Okay, what is ticket is create a database in this server and grant the permission. Uh, when I verified the ticket is approved, uh, in the year 2017, in the year 2017 March, I created a database. I granted the permission. Then I closed the ticket by informing that user. Next year, October, October 2018, one of the ladies, I forget his name, she contacted me because, okay, actually this server is belong to them. The server is belong to them. She contacted me because uh, she searched with the ticket, right? So in the ticketing tool, they can search everything
Yeah.
related to
Service.
the related to the that incident, that database. Okay, if you wanted to get more information, the people who are joining, you don't know about how to close the ticket, you don't know about how to resolve this. For example, this job is getting failed, and you don't know how to troubleshoot, you don't know how to close the ticket. What you can do, right? Go to ticketing tool, search with this server, search with this job name. You will get old tickets, how they closed, what content they written, means notes they written, how they close. You will get the idea. You will get the idea. All that hints will see later, sir. Now she contacted. I told that okay, the ticket got approved, and we based on the approval only we granted the permission. We create the database, and she told that okay, the who approved, he's the not right person. That we don't know, sir, because as per the as per the inventory we will follow. I told as per the inventory we followed. Okay, that is not your mistake, but see, he is not the right approver. Right approver is someone else. Okay, go and talk to that customer. You should not maintain this database, because these databases are only need to be maintained in this server, not this database. See,
Okay.
after 1.5 years he contacted us. So please little bit more careful, sir. Okay, when you are
Yeah.
especially working in production, and one more team, GSM team. GSM team is monitoring you. Global Security Management. Every project you are having GSM team, Global Security Management team, who is monitoring you. Don't do anything in the production server, especially in the production server. Okay, especially in the production server, don't do anything in the production server without ticket. This is my production box. You should not do anything in this production box without a ticket. If you're working without a ticket in this production box, if GSM team tracked that one, they will drop a mail. Hey, hi, Hitesh, uh, can you please provide me the ticket on so and so server, so and so activity? If you don't have the ticket, they won't listen at all. This is the one of the biggest escalation. Okay, because initially when I just started my journey, it is not impacting at all anything. Uh, so being we are maintaining massive server, I missed couple of servers to mention in the ticket. I missed couple of servers to mention in the ticket. I deployed something. I deployed something when in the starting journey. Then they dropped a mail. Hey Subbu, can you please? They won't drop to you, sir. Basically, they will drop to your leads, GSM team, and your lead will drop to mail to you. Where is the ticket? So because if you are working in a project for 1 year, 1.5 year, most of the application team will become too close to you. Correct? So you've been working for 1.5 year. Most of the application team will close to you, sir. What they will do? Hey, hi, Jamal. Can you please go and create so and so login?
Yeah, they ask for a quick change like
Yeah.
that.
As a friendly, what we will do? Hey, okay, no, it's okay, no problem. We'll go and create without ticket. That time you will face difficulty. So,
Yeah.
especially production, sir. If someone is pinging you and asking you something, tell them, okay, we are going to go on granting the permission, creating the login, everything. But meanwhile, create the ticket.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, create the ticket, get it approved. Get it approved. So without approval, without a ticket, don't touch the production box. Okay, that can be anything, sir.
Okay.
Because backend GSM team is auditing. Then I told to my team lead because I also new to that environment, sir. I don't know really. That time I don't know whether GSM team is there and it is auditing us. We don't know basically. I also don't know. Then my team lead dropped the mail to them. They are not listening. Again, we are having his name is Josiani, who is who is having 25 years experience in this project, and he interacted with her. She dropped the mail. They are not listening. So, oh my God. After that, again, she dropped a different mail. Hey, this is our regular activity. It won't make any harm, nothing, blah, 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 blah. Then they finally listen. See, sir, she's in the project for 25 years, and whatever she's also telling, the GSM team is not listening. They want ticket. That's it. You can do whatever you want. You can uninstall, you can install, you can delete whatever you want. But ticket, where is the ticket? So they want ticket. That's it. So please
Okay.
be careful. Without ticket, don't touch the production box, especially production box.
Yeah,
And
got
don't
it.
touch the test box as well, sir. Test is also very important. Test. Prod, test, most important for them. And dev, okay, sir, it's okay. It's development. It's okay. No worries. But again, sir, always what is my intention is always you need to be so safe. Why you need to keep everything on your head, sir? Okay, always you should be crystal clear safe. What you will tell, hey, hi, Carl Perry. For example, Carl Perry is pinging. Hey, hi, Carl. Can you just create a ticket? Meanwhile, uh, I can go on to the activity, whatever you are saying. Sometimes some application team will come to you and ask, I don't know how to create the ticket. Sometimes, sir. That time also, hey, no worries at all. We will help you to create the ticket behalf of you. Okay. So create a team meeting. Go to the call with that call Perry. Share your screen. Okay. Open the ticketing tool and create the ticket behalf of him and show him how to create the ticket.
Hmm.
Okay. That is also best practice, sir.
Or else we
Okay.
can provide a sample ticket, right?
Yes, we can provide, but he don't know how to first. You don't know how to open that uh, anything because you he is new to that application, sir. Okay,
Okay.
make a healthy relationship, sir, because you will get the good appreciations. That
Okay.
appreciations only you will get the good hikes.
Okay, got it.
Finally, you need to get some amount, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So your team leads, your project managers are most culprit fellows who is keep on monitoring you. Okay, just make a good relationship. I am not telling you need to work for 8 hours. Minimum to minimum, at least work for 6 hours or 5 to 6 hours strictly. That is
Okay.
good. That is enough. Maximum you will get 5 to 10 tickets one day. That is basically common tickets, sir. Initially, for six months, it will be hard seat for you. After 6 months, you will get to know. Okay, if whenever you see that server name, okay, in this server, okay, so and so job is getting failed. Go and rerun. It will run success. Go and close the ticket after 6 months. So first
Mhm.
6 months is the hard seat. Whoever bearing that 6 months, okay, definitely will stable in the entire project, sir. Entire your career. That 6 months is very crucial for everyone. Every project is one learning, right?
Yeah.
So that's it, sir. How the background, not only SQL DBA, sir. Everyone is thinking, okay, I am learning SQL DBA. Okay, let's go to the Subbu. Okay, Subbu will teach SQL DBA. Then gone. Then who will teach all this, sir? This is very important than SQL. At least if you go and search in Google, hey, what is how to install SQL Server? Google give you everything, sir. Correct? Can Google will tell us, okay, team is auditing, and without ticket, if you work in production, you will gone. No, never. Google never say, because Google don't know all this stuff. Your chat GPTs also don't know all this stuff. It depends on project to project. Okay, so you will get all this bunch of ideas in next 80 days. Okay, every concept I will touch. That's what, not only just theoretical parts are about the concept that doesn't help you. Okay, Uh, we will discuss more on real world. Complete all our training. Day one will start with real world only. Don't think after we complete the course, Subbu, can you please show me the real world? Sir, this is real world only. You connect to the SQL and you will troubleshoot the SQL. Either it can be your laptop, either it can be client laptop. It's same only, right? Maybe the errors are different. Maybe the errors are different, but the concept is same. What the real world, sir? This is the real world only, right? This is SQL Server. These are the databases. If something happen, how you will troubleshoot? Correct? In your laptop, you can do anything, sir. Make your laptop like anything, like a dustbin. Play with that SQL Server. Entire this 80 days, and we can recover. Okay, that's the one thing I just wanted to discuss. Okay, no, sir. Basically, for example, okay, uh, for example, if you decide to purchase a laptop, you decide to purchase a bike. So, for example, sir, uh, I'm giving in a different directions, okay, so that everyone can understand. The people who are experienced don't take negative, okay. So, for example, you decide to go and purchase a bike, okay. You decide to go and purchase a bike. Either it can be scooty, or it can be a bike, or it can be something else, okay. So you will see the editions, right? You will see the different editions when you go to the when you decide to purchase a bike, yes or no? And each bike editions will be, see, you will see the standard, you will see the duplex, you will see the duplex limited edition, you will see the smart, you will say smart limited editions, right? Yes or no? It's a product. Bike is a product, and it's having different editions. Each editions, the little bit, the price is varying, the price is varying, the features are varying, correct? Like same, like same, SQL Server is also contains the editions. SQL Server will also contains the editions, and each editions having some limitations, some features, everything, sir. Everything. Each how, if you take the bike as example, SQL Server will also contains the editions. Like what are the editions? Enterprise edition, standard edition, web edition, developer edition, express edition, and evaluation edition, which we are using in your laptops. Evaluation edition is a free trial, sir, for 6 months. Developer edition also free trial. Okay, here majorly standard and enterprise edition little bit costly. We will see, sir, all that license cost. Okay, so whenever you go into the market to purchase something like a bike or anything, a car or something, how you are seeing different editions. SQL Server will also contains the editions. SQL Server will also contains the editions like Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, Web Edition, Developer Edition, Express Edition. In real world, you may get a chance to work with Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, Developer Edition, Express Edition, not Web Edition, so we won't get more chance about Web Edition, but rest four you will get it. You will get it. Maximum you will get the standard. Someone may ask you interview question, which edition you will use more in real world? Don't tell Enterprise Edition, sir. It's absolutely wrong answer. Don't tell Enterprise Edition. It's wrong answer. We won't use more Enterprise Edition in real world. We will use more Standard Edition in real world when you compare with Enterprise Edition, because Enterprise Edition license cost is like anything, sir. One SQL instance, okay, minimum cost is 10 lakhs. Enterprise Edition, 10 lakhs. Okay, it's not a easy. It's not a easy, sir. Okay, mostly in real world, which edition you will use more? Your answer should be Standard Edition. Your answer should be Standard Edition. Like 3 to 4 lakhs, your price will vary when you go for Standard Edition.
But do we get all the features in the standard one?
We'll see, sir. We'll discuss. Okay, this this URL will help you a lot about the editions along with the services, what services Microsoft is offering, and the features. Okay, scale limits. You will see the Azure Container Service. You will see the RDBMS high availabilities. You will see the scalable and performance. You will see the securities. You will see the replication. You will see the management tools. You will see the okay manageabilities. You will see the development tools. A lot. So here you will get everything at one shot. One shot. Okay. Major thing whenever you go to the Standard Edition and Enterprise Edition is limitation. Limitations are. What is that limitation means? When you go to the Enterprise Edition, there is no limitation under operating system. Like CPU, no limitation. Memory, no limitation. Unlimited CPU, unlimited memories you can use for your SQL Server when you are using Enterprise Edition's license. But when you go for Standard Edition license, maximum you can use, okay, 4 sockets, nothing but 24 cores. Maximum you can use 24 cores. 24 cores maximum. And maximum you can use 128 GB of RAM. 128 GB of RAM to your SQL Server. To this SQL instance, maximum you can increase up to 24 GB. 128 GB RAM. You can't go beyond that one. Your SQL can't use beyond that one. Your SQL can use up to 128 gig of RAM under Standard Edition. Under Standard Edition, there is a core limitation, majorly core limitations. This definitely you need to remember, sir. Okay. See, every version there are here itself. You no need to go and do everything. But experienced people, you can go and watch now itself, no worries. But the people who are starting journey, you don't go to here, sir. Definitely you can't understand what and all the services are available in SQL Server because you don't know anything all the services, right? We'll see one by one in the coming sessions. Okay, so major thing is limitation, core limitations. With the Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, there is a core limitation. Major thing is when you go for Express Edition, maximum you can use only 4 cores and maximum is 1.5. Not this one. Where is, yeah, this one. Okay, 1.5 GB of RAM you can use. So there is limitations are very important. The limitations when you go for Enterprise Edition, when you go for Standard Edition, when you go for Express Editions. And if you just scroll down, okay, always on availability group. Okay, always on availability group will work only at the Enterprise Edition level. Enterprise Edition level, not at any edition. But from SQL Server 2016, Microsoft came up with the basic always on availability group. Again, that is not a always on availability group, sir. Basic always on availability group. There is a lot of difference. There is a lot of difference between always on availability group, basic always on availability group. Okay. So if someone is asking, will always on availability group support standard edition? No. Your answer will be no. Standard edition will support only basic always on availability group. Please try to understand the logic. Okay. Uh, there is a lot of difference. No worries, sir. Anyhow, we are discussing 1 week for always on availability group, right? All the things we'll see. Okay. I am just explaining, sir, a little bit. Okay. This is the one thing. And if you go for content always on availability group, that is available only in an enterprise level. Encryption, encrypted backup available in enterprise edition, standard edition. Snapshot backup is available. Okay, so whatever the features you are having in SQL Server. So for example, if you go to the security, TDE, transparent data encryption. Okay, when you go to the SQL Server 2016, okay, when you go to the SQL Server 2016, TDE is compatible only in enterprise edition. TDE is compatible only in enterprise edition, not in standard editions. But from SQL Server 2017, Microsoft came up with the standard edition as well. That is one of the important, sorry, not 2019. Okay, 2019, Microsoft came up with the in the 2019 TDE. Sir, see, TDE is compatible in standard edition. When, sir? From SQL Server 2019. So uh, here, especially when you go for security, row level security we are discussing, always an encryption we are discussing, dynamic masking we are discussing, okay, TDE we are discussing, EKM algorithm we are discussing. Again, a little bit complex concepts, okay, but very very important concepts are these. Are how you are securing your data, okay, because for example you are working in banking sector, insurance sector, Aadhaar card, PAN card, those are very critical application for us. You need to secure your account number, insurance ID, Aadhaar number, PAN number, all that stuff, right? How you are securing all that stuff. We'll see all these concepts in advanced level. So major thing is future level you will see difference, and major thing is okay resource level limitation you will see when you go for edition to edition, sir. So majorly which edition you will use? Standard edition. Later we'll go for enterprise edition.
So in real time, like if you use standard edition, like then we can't able to use always on, right? So,
Again, sir, what is your application team requirement? Every
okay,
application wants always on availability group? No, no, right?
okay,
So depends on their needs, sir. We will suggest which edition will fit for their requirement.
okay,
That is our responsibility, right?
sure, sure.
So correct, yes or no? You will tell all your requirement too, right? Y- As you are building your all a Android app or one application or one website, you know about what is your requirement on your mind, your ideas. That will
Yes.
keep in on DBAs and everyone, right? So based on your needs, based on your requirement, we will suggest.
So in interview, like then we can't say standard, right? It's the based on the needs.
What the question they will ask you means, okay, which editions you will use more in real
More.
world?
Okay,
Maximum standard editions, sir.
okay, okay.
Maybe some projects only Express edition they will use.
Okay.
Some projects only they will use Express edition.
So
Some
it's
projects
better.
only they will use developer editions.
Okay.
It depends on your project to project. Will
So
vary.
in the interview, like we need to mention for our project, like we are using, I mean, enterprise based on our requirement, right?
Yes. More
Okay.
we will build more standard edition. Okay, like uh, 60 to 70% will use standard edition, 20% we will use enterprise editions, and 10% we will use express editions, developer editions. Perfect
Okay.
answer, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
60 to 70% standard, 20% enterprise, Okay, and 10% either it can be developer, it can be express, it can be enterprise evaluation edition. Because budget is main matter, right? Money can change anything, sir. Okay, so I hope you understood about the editions, right? Not about all the features, sir. Highly impossible. In the day one, I can't tell all this stuff. Okay, I hope you understood, right? Whenever you go and see the purchasing something, what are the editions you will see? Same like when you are purchasing SQL also, there is edition, sir. Understood? Not understood? Questions? Feel
Yeah, I
free.
got a general idea.
That's what, sir. My main agenda for last 3 sessions is general ideas. What we are learning in next couple of days. Not only SQL. What I finally need to mean say, not only SQL. We are need to discuss n number of things. So try to attend the live session, sir. That is very important. Okay, if you miss here and there, okay, no worries. Next day or you need to attend, clarify all your doubts. Doubts you need to clarify, sir. It can be silly question, it can be complex question. Clarify all your doubts.
Subbu,
Yes.
yeah, what about the other features like mirroring, replication,
There are
uh,
lots, sir. Again, that's what
clustering?
today I'm just
Everything supports all the editions, or
yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Replication, standard edition will support all except always on availability group.
so there is limitation for always on only.
Yes.
Okay.
See, mirroring it will support, log shipping it will support. If you go to the replication, where is replication? Somewhere. Search for replications. Control F. Replication. Yeah, replication. It supports. P2P replication is not compatible in standard edition. Merge replication is compatible. Okay, transaction replication is compatible. But P2P replication is not compatible in standard edition.
Okay.
Rare case you will get these questions are basically. That's the reason I just wanted to project. Okay, so that you will understanding means just if you're just learning the SQL is it doesn't help you a lot in real world. You must and should know more than SQL. That is very important, sir. Okay, that's the one thing. I hope no questions right till now. Yes, Jamal.
Hello.
Yeah.
Subbu, in real time, how many services
Sorry.
in real time? How many servers in
Oh, in real time, how many
Magma?
servers? Uh, sorry, your voice is breaking. You can type in case. Okay.
How many servers in maintain real time in system?
Okay.
Maximum servers.
No one knows, sir. In your mobile, how many apps you will maintain? Can you answer? No. In real time, how many servers will maintain? We never know at all. You can maintain 5 servers. You can maintain 10 servers. You can maintain 50 servers. You can maintain 200 servers. You can maintain 1,000 servers, 2,000 servers, 3,000 servers, 4,000 servers. No one knows this answer, sir. If anyone is telling, don't trust. Depends on your application, sir.
Okay, okay.
Depends on your application. Depends on your client. Depends on your applications. You can maintain either that. For example, ICICI Bank. So, for example, your customer is ICICI Bank. Okay. ICICI Bank will go to the Infosys, IBM, TCS. 3 companies are supporting for ICICI Bank. So they will segregate. Okay, they will give couple of server. They will give production servers to IBM, development server to so and so company, test servers to so and so company. That will also they will do in real world. Okay, means you are maintaining all these 3 environments. Maybe no. When I got opportunity in my starting career, I used to support I used to support only development, and I used to support only 8 servers. You won't believe me. For 8 months, I supported only 8 servers. Then I felt okay, this project never fit for me. Then I switched my organization. Later on, I supported for 4,000 servers, sir, after 8 months. So it depends project to project. Again, it depends project to projects. We can't say something. What environments, how many servers, how we are maintaining, what are the opportunities you will get into that project. You don't know, I don't know. In some projects, you will become the Windows team, you will become the network team, you will become the storage team, you will become the SQL team. You need to handle everything. Some projects. Really, sir, I'm saying depends on your project, your luck will decides. That's it. In a simple idea. Okay. If you're getting nice project, you can learn very quickly. If you're getting so and so project, it will take some time. Okay. I hope everyone clear, right? No questions. Now, okay. This is about the AD sensor. So, for example, before I go and discuss about the license. Okay, before I go and discuss about the license, everyone is waiting for license. Okay, most of the people are waiting for license. Okay, so before I go and discuss about the license, a blind license intro. Okay, let's see, sir. Whenever you go on purchasing the laptop, whenever you go to the Amazon.in. Okay, if you go to the Amazon and you decide laptops. Okay, you decide to purchase a laptop. What basically you will look into, sir? First, brand. What is the brand? Next, okay, processor. Next, RAM. Next, storage. Next, graphic card. Next, size. Correct? Yes or no? These are the major things we will look into, or most of the people will look into same, sir. First, we'll see the brand value. Then we'll see which processor. So there are two processors. One is the AMD processor, Ryzen processor, and one more is Intel process. These are the two famous processors throughout the global we are using. Intel, AMD. So we will prefer Intel only, not AMD. Mostly we never prefer AMD processors because sometimes CPU will throttle like anything with AMD. Okay, we will prefer Intel processors. We will prefer Intel. That is the first thing. Next thing is how many cores they are providing. That is very important. Correct? So in Intel, again, we are having n number of processors. Intel i9, Intel i7, Intel i5, Intel i3, Intel Core X series processors. We are having these many different types of processors are available. Okay, and i9 is our latest processors. So for example, you decide to go for the latest processor only, i9, or most of the people are familiar with i5 or i7. Let's go for i7, sir. Okay, you decide to purchase iCore. Okay, you decide to purchase the i7, sorry, i7 processors. For example, one second, let me. So if you go to the i7, i7, in i7, you are having 11th generation, okay, 11th generation, 12th generation, 13th generation. Again, in again i7, you are having generations, which 11th generation, 12th generation, 13th generation. So I wanted to go for latest generation, that is i13 i7 13th generation I wanted to go. Okay, if I wanted to go for, come on, come on, yeah, the screen is changed, the windows, let's click 1 second, sir. Okay, now for i7 13th generation. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. The window minimum. Delete the window is something different, sir, where you can see crystal clear. 1 second, let me change this one. Yeah, I want, yeah, this one. Okay, for example, if you go, if you decide to for i7, if you decide to purchase the i7, okay, when you go for i7, either it can be 12th generation or 13th generation or 11th generation. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, let me minimize. The minimum core you will get is 2. Minimum core. Okay, in i7, the minimum core you will get is 2 cores. 2 cores, 2 CPUs. Okay, 2 cores, and it will start with 4 cores. Okay, it will start with 6 cores, it will start with 8 cores, it will start with 10 cores, it will start with 12 cores. Maximum it will go to the 20 cores. 20 cores. i7 it will starts with 2 cores and it will ends with, okay, 20 cores. 20 cores, core CPUs. 20 CPUs. 20 CPUs. So for example, if I go here, again there will be threads. Again there will be threads. See, when you open my laptop, for example, okay, it is having 4 cores. Under 4 cores again, okay, uh, 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 again in the 4 cores also there will be cores and efficient cores. Efficient cores. Again, when you deep dive somewhere, let me show you. For example, Acer uh, Aspire 5. Let me go for Acer Aspire 5. Come on here, not 7. Let me go for 5. Here they display a little bit. Okay, so it is i5 12th generation. Okay, if you open this one, scroll down. I wanted to see the, yeah, see, the maximum you are getting the 12 cores. In 12th generation, you are getting the 12 cores. Over 12 cores means, again under 12 cores there will be efficient cores, powerful cores, efficient cores. Okay, so like 4 plus 6, or not 4 plus 6, 10 only, right? Like 4 plus 10, no, 2 plus 10, 4 plus 8. So that is how they will again internally they will decide, sir. So totally how many cores you are getting this laptop, that is very very important when you especially go for license, SQL license. So why you are discussing all this, Subbu, means your license depends on your course. Either it can be cloud, it can be on premises. Either it can be cloud, it can be on premises. Your license is depends on your course. How many cores your laptop is configured, how many cores your server is configured. Based on that, your license cost will vary whenever you go for enterprise edition, whenever you go for standard edition, sir. Especially when you go for enterprise edition, standard edition, it will vary based on your cost. Sorry, based on your course. Okay, somewhere he will return, sir. I just saw because we are decided to purchase a laptop, a powerful laptop. We are searching. Wait a second. Course. Come on here. Where is processor? RAM, hardware, processors. Yeah. So speed is very important. iCore is very important. Okay. So i5. Okay, is not mentioned clearly. But how they will maintain means efficient cores, powerful cores. In the in inside you are just saying, okay, I'm getting 12 cores, I'm getting 12 cores, but internally all 12 cores are not working, sir. 12 cores, out of the 12 cores, like for example, how many cores and how many powerful cores, how many efficient cores, that is also very matter. Okay, whenever you are researching, whenever you are purchasing laptop, do research in the Google, sir. That is very important. Okay, minimum to minimum nowadays we are purchasing a little bit powerful laptops, and RAM is also very important. So 16 GB RAM inbuilt they are giving. Maximum you can go for 32 GB of RAM, and RAM also DDR4, DDR5, DDR 4 and DDR5. DDR5 is the latest, I hope. Okay, and SSDs. This is also a powerful where you need to look into whenever you are purchasing laptops. Like same, why we are looking all this stuff means when you specially go to the licensing, Microsoft is charging core base. Two kinds of license you will see in real world, sir. One is core base, one is server plus cal base. Core base, core base license, server plus cal base license. There are two licenses, sir. One is core base license, one is server plus cal base license, one is Azure hybrid license. This we will discuss in cloud. In cloud, especially what is this hybrid, how it is helping us, we'll see in the cloud, sir. Now, as of now, we will stick with these two. So, especially when you go to the license part, okay, especially when you go to the license part, we are having two kinds of license. One is core based license, one is cal based license. One is core based license, one is cal based license. So, for example, what Microsoft is saying, okay, what Microsoft is saying means, for example, if your VM contains two cores, if your VM contains two cores, okay, we will charge for enterprise edition, we will charge $13,748. If you open calculator, if you open calculator, 13,748, okay, into 80 rupees Indian currency. For example, if you go for Indian currency, okay, how much Microsoft is charging for two cores? Sir, who is using two cores, sir? We never use two cores. We will use 8 cores, we will use 16 cores, we will use 24 cores in real world. In real world, for two cores, one enterprise instance, how much Microsoft is charging? I hope you understood now. Money. One instance, one server, one SQL instance. Microsoft is charging for two cores 10 lakhs. Then if you go for 4 cores, double. 8 cores, 16 cores, 12 cores. Then how much Microsoft is charging? I hope you understood. For enterprise edition. For enterprise edition, for two cores, Microsoft is charging this price. This price, sir. This price Microsoft is charging. Okay. So for example, if you go for standard edition, okay, if you go for standard edition, a little bit cheaper, sir, like 3,586 into 80. Okay, Microsoft is charging only 2,86,880 rupees as per the Indian standards for two cores for standard edition. Now tell me which edition you will use, standard or enterprise?
Is this for per year or lifetime?
Yes, sir. Not lifetime, sir. For Microsoft provided the support, right? 5 years. And that
Okay.
depends, sir, how you are interacting with your vendors, sir. Sir, this is what Microsoft. So, for example, you will go to the Microsoft. For example, you will go to the Microsoft. Basically, whenever you are purchasing online, you can't do anything, right? But when you directly go to the shop, like retailer shop, like Acer or Lenovo, or you will go and you will bargain, right? I want this many laptops with this configuration. What is the best price you will give you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Like same, we will also go, sir. Here we will also go. We will go to the Microsoft. We'll make one deal with the Microsoft. I am, sir. This is the generic values that differs. I am not saying this is only accurate values where these are type of license are available, but the prices will vary, sir. Depends how you are going to the Microsoft and how you are bargaining to the Microsoft. That is up to your skills, correct?
So have you gone to Microsoft and bargained?
Who, me?
Yeah.
How, sir? No, we never. You also never get. Who? Why we will go, sir? No, not at all. We never get a chance. You never get a chance, basically. Application team, sir. Means your
Okay.
clients, they will go. Why we will go, sir? No. Good
Okay.
question, actually. No, 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 we never get a chance.
Okay.
We are just a service provider, sir. Like third party service providers. Why we will do all this stuff? Cost management. There will be separate teams or cost management. They will do
Okay.
all that stuff. No, we know. We don't know.
Okay.
Very good question, actually. Till now, no one asked, actually. But a funny question. Okay, we never get chance, sir, basically.
Okay.
We are just a service providers. Whatever the service we under our control, we will handle those. We never go to the all this stuff. But sometimes, sir, sometimes, okay, if you wanted to, if application team is not having that much idea about how this licensing is working, and of course, if you are also not having that much idea about licensing, then you can go to the Microsoft, create a case to the Microsoft, sir. So you should not call it as a ticket when you are going to the Microsoft. You should call it as a case. You need to create a case to the Microsoft. You need to create the case to the Microsoft to the volume licensing team. There will be separate team, sir, who is maintaining in Microsoft. What is the team, sir? V volume licensing team. Volume licensing team. So you need to create a case to the Microsoft volume licensing team to get more idea, a better idea about this licensing part.
Okay. Okay.
So in case you make very rare case, you will get this chance. This chance. Even being I worked for Microsoft, sir. Almost 1.5 year I worked for Microsoft client. In case if somebody, you people are, for example, you are having some doubts in licensing, and if you create a case to the SQL team, we also don't know, sir. We also don't know anything about this licensing. So what we will do, we will route that case to the volume licensing team. There is a separate team who is Microsoft is maintaining only for licensing purpose. Those team will call it as a volume licensing team, and who knows in and out about your licensing. So how you are going interacting, not you, sir, how that application team, your client is going to interacting with them. See, basically, take a generic example. You are trying to establish one organization, and you wanted to purchase laptops, you wanted to purchase the network. You will bargain, right? Like same, these clients also will go on bargain, sir. They will go to the different vendors near to buy, and they will start bargaining, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's are happening in the backend. So basically, when you go for core based license, when you go for core based license, mostly we'll go for core based license only, sir. In real world, mostly we'll go for core based license. Okay, so this is how the Microsoft is charging. This is the fixed, Subbu? No, not at all, not at all. So your application team knows that how much amount they are paying to the Microsoft team. Maybe we can blame, right, Subbu, to the Microsoft. Correct? Microsoft will come to your office and audit. How Microsoft will track this license, Subbu? Correct? That is also you will get it a question mark on our mind. How Microsoft will track. So whenever you are installing the product, there will be 16-digit key, sir. Key. There will be key. Okay, so based on that key, Microsoft going to audit how many instance, how many, what is the course and everything will that license key he can audit. And sometimes he will give some third party tools, like whenever we are entering into the project, how the third party vendors will do your verification, right? Like same, Microsoft also will give to the third party vendors. They will suddenly go into their office and they will start auditing our licenses. That will also will happen like a ride. Okay, but we don't know till now. I never see, but this is how the market is working, sir. Basically, understood, everyone? I will show you, sir, how the license key will looks like. Okay, not okay. Understand, not understand, sir?
Understand, Subbu.
Okay, good, sir. Okay, so that is how the core license will work. Okay, core core licensing will works. Okay, but when you go for server plus cal, what do you mean by server plus cal license? Okay, means, so first they will purchase one server. For that server, Microsoft is going to charge $899. Okay, for server license. Okay, for server license, Microsoft is going to charge. Okay, so for example, 899 into 80. So this is much Microsoft is going to charge per standard server. And cal license means client. Cal stands for cal access license. Client access license means per client is going to charge. So for example, you are having only one client. Only that client is going to connect to the SQL. No one is connecting. No one is connecting. Only one client is connecting to the SQL, to the SQL. Then you can go for server plus cal licenser. So server, Microsoft is going to charge this much, and plus, so 209 into 80. Okay, oh sorry, 209 into 80. For example, how much? For client, or one client, for one client, for one client, Microsoft is going to charge this much along with the server, along with the server. So total, you are ready. So for example, 80,000 for server. Total within 1 lakh only, your license cost is going completing, sir, when you go for server plus cal. But if you have one more client, 209 plus 209. If you have one more client, 209 plus 209 plus 209. If you have one more client, 209 plus 209 plus 209. So how many clients you are adding? If you are having n number of clients who is accessing, then better don't go for this, sir. Better go for core based license, because there is no limitation. Unlimited users, unlimited clients can connect when you go for core based license. When you go for core based license, unlimited, sir, there is no limitation. But when you go for cal, there is a limitation. There is a limitation. Again, I will walk through when we are discussing cloud. That time you can understand better, sir, because today is our first day. I cannot go and stress more. Okay, just remember only these two terminologies, good for you. I don't want prolong, sir. But when we are going for next month, again I will come back with Azure, right? That time again I will come back license concept. That time I will show you more concept, and I will give you some better material only for licensing purpose. Again, mostly you won't get chance, but again, as a DBA, you must and should know about this concept, sir. Okay, not okay?
Yeah, fine, Subbu.
Okay, yeah, that's it, sir, today. Any questions before I stop the recording?
So nothing from my end, Subbu.
Yeah, no questions, no doubts. Okay, happy weekend, sir. Enjoy. We'll start the actual concept from Monday. Okay, whole next week is very important. Again, I'm repeating, very important. Uh, the people who are starting first time, definitely they will be overloaded next week. But maximum I will try my best to understand, sir. Okay, try to understand the logics. These logics are very important when you are tuning, especially tuning, sir. And next whole week is the next to 2 weeks, sir, not whole. Next 2 weeks are so critical for us. All the major concept we'll discuss. Not everyone is thinking that lock shipping is very important, mirroring is very important, always on is very important. All that stuff is very important. Yeah, of course, those are very important. But next 2 weeks are than important, sir. This is base. If you strong at base, of course you will strong at all other concepts. Okay.
So, like, what are the topics you're gonna cover next week?
Uh, uh, SQL Server architecture, storage architecture, SQL Server internals, SQL installations, SQL services. We'll complete till installation, sir.
Okay. Because
Whole
next week, 2 days, Monday and Wednesday, like I can't able to attend.
no worries. Again, all are basic but very important, sir.
Yeah.
I hope. Let me ask you a question. I hope you are understanding whatever I'm saying.
Yes.
Whether
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going fast or slow, or is it okay, everyone?
Okay, sir.
Okay, stop me in case you are not understanding. Stop me in case you are not understanding. That's only one thing I can say. Don't simply sit idle and after complete. Okay, don't overload your brain. Okay, you can overload me. No worries. Don't overload your brain, sir. Okay. Yep. Thank you. See you on Monday. Happy weekend.
Thanks, Subhya. Happy
Yeah,
weekend.
thank you, Subbu.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.